camp for an hour.
No, not this time. Let's just not even do it.
What?
No, let's just cut the bullshit. Let's do something. Let's sing a song together. Like let's do Union of the Snake by Duran Duran. The Union. Come on, let's do a song together. Why can't we let's break the mold and do some shit that's awesome. Let's sing a Kentrical.
People get boils.
Like, and then you sing a part.
People, human beings, get boils all over them, and they have to be lanced.
It's like this.
You have to lance them, and then they drip all over the place, and it's horrible, and people die from it.
Remember when Mighty had
walking the room?
You're a cunt. You're a fucking cunt.
I'm Dave Anthony.
Sing a song of sixpence. I'm just in the mood to
I'm
sing,
joined
bro.
by Greg Barrett. This is America's premier pod cuddle. We never say that, but it is America's premier cuddle.
We are
two
America's,
gentlemen, sometimes three, cuddling in a closet.
Well, you know what this is? It's a global experience at this point. We are around the globe. We are broadcasting live from my closet around the globe.
To paint a picture, we are spooning.
Yeah.
While we do this,
here's what's great. My cock slides beautifully into your ass, and we're like a salt and pepper shaker. We're like two nude salt and pepper.
I went to the doctor, and he told me he doesn't call it an anus. He calls it a party hole. Now our guest.
Are you sure that's a doctor?
Yeah, he was a doctor.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you go.
Yeah, he works out at the storage sheds.
No. That's not a doctor.
Off the 10?
That's not a doctor.
You sure?
Yeah, neither's the guy that you give a blowjob to at the Standard Hotel. Those are not doctors.
No, that guy's definitely a doctor. That guy's definitely a doctor.
No, he's not a doctor.
He's got a weird payment system.
He's not a doctor.
No, he is.
You can't go to the Standard and Below guys anymore.
No, you can.
Also, that's not a haircut that you're getting. The things that you are doing are wrong.
I disagree.
I don't disagree.
Our guest is Craig Anton.
Craig is one of our. You know what? I fucking love Craig Anton. He is he was one of my first friends when I came down here. I met him because he was hanging out with.
This will be a good example of what I am like and have always been like. Why don't you tell people what I did the first time we ever met?
Oh, for years, I think also. Dave would walk up to me quietly, look at me, and then he'd say, I'm going to kill you, right? And, man, I appreciated that in so many ways. I
thought he was one of the funniest guys I'd ever seen, so I'd never met him, and I just walked up to him at a party.
Oh, yeah.
And I just said,
Craig,
I'm going to kill you.
And
he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I just think you're really funny. So I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
I don't remember any qualifiers. I just remember the line, and I knew this guy was the funniest person I'd ever met. But I still wasn't sure he could be following through with this.
No. It's not over yet. Then that's you. That's it. That's the Dave Anthony experience. The first time I saw you do stand up was at the Laugh Factory, and you came out, and you're very tall, you're very handsome, and you have a bit of a rockabilly thing happening, a little bit of and you had on you had engineer boots on, and
God,
one of them shut the fuck
wearing?
up because it fucking matters, Dave. To a lot of people, it fucking matters. It does. Craig's a fucking styly dude. He's got great style. He was wearing engineer boots. The reason I remember this, you fuck cunt, is that because one of them had a party hat on. He had a party hat on one of his shoes, and he came out and tried to convince the morons that go to the fucking laugh at the crowd that night that his shoe was having a birthday. Do you remember that? And it was like an important set.
Yeah.
This was not, because we normally, our crew of people, you came up in the same group that we all did. We didn't do the Laugh Factory, and if you were at the Laugh Factory, you were trying to get in a festival or do something good for your career, and Craig's gambit that night was to put a party hat on his shoe. Yeah. Do you rememend the bit?
Yeah.
What would you say?
That was it. It was just, I'd hold my foot up and say that my shoe's birthday is today. And get a weird kind of response, and then I'd hold up the other foot, and I said, but not this one.
Did you do well at the Laugh Factory?
Yeah, I think it was weird enough, or I'd established myself enough to where I got some laughs up front, and I tried that, and I think it was kind of a big fuck you to them, and also for the comics in the back of the room.
Yes, we loved
it.
You
were
fucking awesome.
Is your impressions of the security guard, is that stuff on YouTube, do you think?
I don't know if that one is, but I think maybe the FBI guy is, and maybe. I don't know what's on.
You guys have a career that is not too dissimilar. You guys both do.
That when nothing happened?
No, that is. Oh God, that is also true. That is not where I wanted to go with that. But wow, that paints an accurate portrait. No, but you guys both get a lot of commercial work, and you guys both do like 1 or 2 day parts on like you guys both like do.
Yeah, we do, and we both have twins, and we both teach at a school.
Yeah.
No, you don't have twins, moron. No, you don't.
God, we're both hang gliders.
I teach out at the Pomona Sheds.
You got to stay away from sheds, bro.
That's where I get my teeth done.
Oh my God. The Pomona Sheds.
But you were a huge college comedian.
Yeah,
guy.
For
you
years
were like
in the 80s.
Really fucking big.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Where'd you go? Like you got fed up with it, right?
How do you make a living?
But you got fed up with it.
Yeah, I was doing it, and from the first months of doing it, I said, this is fun, this is a good way to make money, but this isn't what I want my career to be.
You didn't want it to be your career.
Yeah. I think Attell has that great joke about driving. You ever driven cross country? That's fun for about a half hour. So
that's what it feels like college is.
Well, any working the road. I mean, some people really crave it and need to do it and love it and love getting out of themselves and out of their town and out of their apartment and they can't do anything else.
Out of their relationships, out of their families.
Yep. And I saw it as a means to an end. I mean, I saw it was a great income provider, and also I learned how to build a set, and I also learned how to be funny, in a student union at noon with no lighting and no microphones. Yeah, so it was boot camp, and and gave you that swagger to get on stage anywhere and take them and turn them around, and then, but I knew living in New York that there were no TV or film productions really going on. I saw each graduating class move out to LA. And so I said, that's what I need to do is go out there, because that's what I wanted to try to do. I'd made it this far. I was making money and putting a roof over my head. So I said, maybe I'll keep going for it. See how far I can get till somebody finds me out.
Well, but then when did you stop? You kind of stopped doing stand-up at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I started working when I came out here, and I think it was just trying to balance too much, and I couldn't, I had to learn lines at night to shoot the next day, and I just couldn't be working the clubs, and I think so I fell out. But at the same time, there was this new thing coming around, the Uncabaret and Largo, or not Largo, but, the Monday night thing.
Alternative.
Oh, yeah.
The alternative scene started, and that was cool because the unspoken word was do anything but your act. So I, little by little, started talking about things that were real to me and found I could be funny that way too, and that was fun. And I wasn't really invited to all those shows, but when I did, I tried to honor that credo. And then that was about it. I just kind of turned my back on the improvs I used to put in. I used to go and do spot, and I just eventually I didn't want it. I wasn't working at it. I wasn't writing for it. Yeah. And then there were 5,000 other kids coming in that had horrible material that really wanted it. And I said they want it more than I do.
They want it bad,
and they need it.
They got to get in there and get it done.
Yeah.
So, but you also, I mean, I was down here maybe a year, and you were already married.
Yeah,
you were married, and then you had kids.
Two came out of the vagina at once.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, you had some serious
not at the same time. They
too.
came out one after the other, but they came out.
Yeah.
No, they came out. No. You didn't know about this? No, they're the only twins that came out at exactly the same time. Whoa. And they literally came out and said "ta-da!" Like it was amazing. A lot of people don't know that about the Anton twins, but they literally came out. They came out. Both of them had top hats on. Yeah. Pretty girls took the top hats off and went "ta-da!" and into the world they came.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Not for Leslie.
No, horrible
for his
for
wife.
her.
It was a bad
Horrible
after. That
for
was
her.
rougher than they expected. She thought one at a time.
Had
She's not a big girl.
8 years
They're
of
a very
surgery.
small woman. They're a very small, pretty woman.
Humans shouldn't come out of humans. It's upsetting, the whole idea of it.
Seeing Mighty today, I don't know if I can talk about that
Yeah,
person,
you can.
but
Yeah, you can, of course.
reminded me when my girls were at that age, I taught them this gag. We had this trick that we would do at parties, this little party trick. And I'd say to them, now girls, in comedy, what timing?
So Mighty, I told this story last night. We put our dog down this week. We have 2 older dogs. We have Waffles, the little dog we talk about a lot, and then we have 2 dogs that Amira had before she was married, Sedona and
I keep
Kaylee.
saying this, but you shouldn't have used a shovel. But go ahead.
Look, here's the thing: doctors are expensive. You know how know how my career is going.
Sure,
you know how
sure,
your
sure,
career is
sure.
going.
But
Everybody's got a shovel.
Everybody does have a shovel, but I just think
yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's just odd. It's an odd.
I actually, not only do I not think it's odd, I've offered to do it I've actually gone and done it to a couple of the neighbors' dogs. Like I've actually gone and helped already.
Sure.
I might be in trouble.
No,
Mentally.
a little bit. I mean, you should ask permission.
No, I know when it's time.
Yeah, but also as weird as
I'm the gatekeeper.
What's also weird is that you drag it with the metal on the ground,
Yeah.
just walking around the neighborhood. It's
Yeah, but,
upsetting everybody.
Look, here's the thing. When they see the sparks coming, they know it's Daddy. So,
a dog gonna get it.
yeah. Oh, the dog going down. Why? He's not from the South, is he? I think yo, dog's it's time for your dog to go down.
Your dog going down. Here come a shovel man. Here come a shovel man. Get your dogs inside.
First off, I love the movie The Shovel Man. We had to shoot it this afternoon. It's just a dude in a suburban neighborhood drags a shovel around, and no one stops him. They're afraid of the shovel man, and he takes your dog out.
Yeah.
Clang!
He was a puppy.
He was gonna die anyway.
You're gonna die sometime.
Oh my God!
Run, Scooter, run!
You want your puppy to live? You take him inside when shovel man's on the loose.
Anyway, I'd gone away to Indiana. The dog was very, very frail and had trouble walking up the stairs. It was 16 and a half years old. It was getting close, but she was still pretty spirited. I came home. She couldn't get off the ground. She wouldn't eat. She had she had a tumor in her stomach. It was just time. We took her. It was just like she just cooked. And you could almost see her be like, yeah, if we could end this, that'd be awesome. Mm-hmm. So the girls, unfortunately, the timing of our appointment with the vet, because we weren't sure whether we were going to put her down at that moment, and the girls being picked up at school, we all went. So all 4 of us went to the vets, and then we were there when the guy said, listen, I think we got to put her to sleep. So True got it immediately.
They put a party hat on the dog.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. We took it off his shoe first. It was my shoe's birthday.
Wouldn't that be a great vet? It's like, okay, we got to put your dog down. And then they took out a birthday hat and they put it on top of the cone.
Wouldn't it be weird? They put it's just the strangest dude. He's got like one black balloon. And it's like half full. It's half full of air. And then he puts a mask on. I already love all these dog killings. I don't know what it is that we're talking about right now, but it's got to be a show. So he says we got to put her to sleep. So then True, who gets it, she bursts into tears, very sad. And Mira's trying to be strong. And Mighty's sort of upset, but she's like, I think, so what Mighty hears is she's just going to go to sleep.
Right.
So Amira goes, why don't you take the girls home and I'll stay here for this. So I take the girls home and True is just bereaved and she's really upset. It's her first deal with death. So Mighty said, why is True so upset? And I said, because she's, because Sedona, we're putting her to sleep. I said, yeah, but you just come back tomorrow. I said, no, baby, she's not coming back.
Wow.
She's going to be dead. And Mighty said, I swear to God, man, when she goes to sleep, she goes to sleep. And she leaned forward. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. If she had a mic, she would have gone to sleep. She fucking told a joke.
Called a Joe Bolster.
She told a joke. But the thing is, like, that's the two of them. Like True, literally, if a flower dies in the backyard, True gets her eyes water up. Like she lives and breathes with the universe. And Mighty's like, what's going on? How's this happening? I also just a little update. Mighty has an imaginary friend named Helen that hates her, and she doesn't give a shit, and they fight. The other day, I walked by the bathroom, and she goes, "Yeah, I heard you." So schizophrenia in young children is totally cute. Oh my God! But yeah, have you guys had to put animals down in your?
One we found dead under our bed.
You're not very good.
That's
at
so
pets.
hot. How long had it been? How long do you think it had been there?
A couple days.
What happened? Were you guys gone?
No, we were around, and you know, every once in a while, a cat.
Oh, it was a cat that like would disappear.
Yeah, exactly. The skittish cat, and it just like sprawled out, like totally had a heart attack, and so I dragged it out and put it into an old zip-up suit bag, and just took it to the ASPCA, and they disposed of it.
Yeah,
and we were a little
the girls
sad.
pretty upset.
Yeah, they were a little sad.
How old were they?
Oh, maybe 10, 9, 10, yeah. And the other cat, its sister, is still around. So, yeah, we're a happy family. We got a dog, too. And we've done the hamsters and the fish and the, gerbils and everything imaginable. And,
everything imaginable.
Well,
a hairless mole rat?
No.
Where do you guys keep your lemur?
My pants.
Turtles.
Turtles haven't done those.
What about sloth? You got a sloth?
Sloth, we have some of those in the backyard.
Those are pretty great.
I saw a picture online of Marky Ramone from the Ramones who posted a picture of himself, my new friend, and it's him sitting on top of a giant leather turtle.
Wow.
Yeah. It's,
maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you're just at the wrong places online. Have you thought about that? Have you thought that maybe you're just going to the wrong places? Like you're not using the internet well at all.
I think it sounds like he's almost to the end.
Yeah, you're on the last pages. You're on the final pages.
The final pages.
Just
of the
go
internet.
start over again.
Yeah.
Just go back to AOL and start again.
Circle. Oh man,
Craig, are you happy with how everything turned out?
Yeah, I was excited to do WTF, and this is weird.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get to do it.
Yeah, Mark.
Well, this is not.
This is not WT.
Oh,
Have you done the Marin?
I did it early on as a guest in a live show, and he doesn't want to hear from me.
No,
because he knows I'll
You tell
set
the
him
truth.
straight. Yeah.
You'll tell them. Well, you got plenty of stories about it.
Oh, so many. No, not so many. Good hangout stories. Nothing so bad, but
you murdered his.
murdered a few of his.
Yeah.
But you guys are actually pretty close. I mean, you've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'm really close to, really.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
You're a funny guy. You're just like you're the guy. Like you stopped doing stand up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'll just go to some like almost borderline open mic, and there you are lurking in the back. Hey, I just came down to watch, and then you're gone.
Not unlike
what's up with that?
But not unlike your podcast partner, he also has an imaginary career as a rock star. And he plays in they were a variety. We actually played. So when I came down here with the new Sheridans, he was in the new Sheridans for a week or so, and then
Like you got kicked out for drinking.
And I got kicked out, and then they reformed without me.
They did. Oh, boom! That's my jizzle. Then after that, but I played an early version of his current band. The one night down at Al's Bar, I played in the Skull Swingers.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Your
I
brother
think
was
I
in the
do.
band.
Yeah, that was great. That was legendary. I think we had 10 guitar players on stage.
Who's in the
Yeah, it
Skull
was great.
Swingers now?
It's Blaine and Ron Lynch on drums and Amit on bass.
It used to be Matt North, right?
Yeah, that was the
North, and
Buxotics.
That was Buxotics, and that had Rita D'Albert from the Pandoras.
Oh right, yeah. Jesus Christ, we're really getting into it.
Yeah, I mean, it goes deep. But you've always had a music thing. You've always had a bit of a music fixation.
Yeah.
You know, and you're good. You're a good garage rock singing, guitar slinging motherfucker.
Yeah, I like doing it. It's fun.
Do you remember Craig would sometimes do a set where he would take a pink fuzzy acoustic guitar and just come out on stage and scream?
Yep.
I mean, that's a set.
Yeah.
Hey,
hours of fun.
You had one of my favorite comedy stories at college of doing a Baptist.
Oh yeah.
When they shut it all down.
Yeah. Yeah, we were. I think it was Springfield, Illinois, or Missouri, or something like that, and they said you got to do a real squeaky clean show, super squeaky clean, and we did it in the chapel, and it was brand new, newly remodeled, built, carpeted chapel, and the guy that goes on, I think I was the MC. The guy that goes on after me was a magician. And he did a trick with, he blindfolds himself. He has this tape recording to do a cut and restored bandana trick. And he pulls out a banana instead, and he starts cutting the banana in half, and banana guts are going all over the carpet, and then he takes a funnel with a newspaper and a pitcher of water, and he pours that all over the carpet, and then he brings out a bunny and he gives the bunny to somebody, and the bunny starts pooping all over the place. And then the next comic that comes on decides to do a Jesus joke, and right about there the administrators came up and stopped the show. And so, what are you thinking? That's it. And we're backstage, and I kept my side of the street clean, but these other two guys weren't thinking clearly. Anyway, the kids came back and apologized profusely for, we thought it was really great and you were really funny. And we said, well, we're going to go shoot some pool and drink beer. And they said, we're up for that. So we went there and ended up, meeting these girls from the school. And I think that was the only time we all got laid on the tour.
I love it.
Yeah.
Didn't you get in trouble for saying, how the hell are you?
Maybe. Yeah. That could have happened.
Because that was your opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always my standard opener. No, I don't know. There were a bunch of shows where we got shut down, and there were some shows where the agent would, we call him and say there are 3 people from Germany, and he said take the money and run, and so that line got embedded in my head about some days you go in and you take it and you run, you bend over.
Yeah, you just work.
Yeah,
you just work.
You
Nobody
entertain
cares.
the best way you can, and
Yeah.
Fuck those colleges, man.
Yeah, well, paid well.
I always think about this when I was in college. The last thing I wanted to do was go see stand up.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm different though because I wanted to be a stand-up, so I went and watched stand-up. We had
me
Kindler
too.
and people like that coming through. I watched good comedy.
I went to
We
school
had
in the
Brad
middle.
Garrett and Jay Leno. Leno came to the Holt Center, and I said I'd rather have my hand slammed at a van door. And then I went and saw Brad Garrett at a bar, and I walked out. And I just was like, it wasn't even that there was anything wrong with Brad Garrett or Jay Leno. I just was like, to me, it just didn't seem like anything I'd be interested in doing. Because I was like, nobody's going to get laid at this.
Yeah, right.
We had a pub on campus, and comics would come through there.
But you're in Santa Barbara, so you're getting
We're getting LA comics.
LA comics coming up.
But
Kindler?
So God damn Kindler's
it, that's
the
amazing.
first time.
Comic you ever saw?
The second time I ever went on stage was opening for Kindler.
Wow.
They knew I wanted to be a comedian, and Kindler was coming through.
Oh, that's
and
great.
I was like, "Can I do the show? Can I open?" And they said
Oh,
yes.
fuck, what
Cool.
a joy. And how did he do? Terribly?
Oh, it was just me and my friend laughing.
Yeah.
Nobody else
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah.
Everyone else
And
was
did you
staring
know
at
who
me.
he was before he came up?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah. But you loved him?
Loved him.
Yeah. Because he's great.
Yeah, he's hilarious. And it's a comic, and all the people are like, "What the fuck?" And just me and my roommate
Yeah.
are just fucking cracking
Yeah.
up. So I don't remember what I was going to talk about now.
I'll talk about my college experience seeing a comedian come through.
So hold on. So speaking of big comics coming through, so they look for a big name. So besides just that show, which was booked by someone who clearly knew LA comics, they're always looking for that big name, that Leno or that Brad Garrett, Pauly Shore, and they gave him. This is the crazy thing. People have no idea how much money colleges give to those kind of acts.
Yeah.
So he got I think $75,000
Yeah.
to come and do one show.
Right. But this is this is when he was pretty popular, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was when he was at his peak, and he was dating that porn star before she
Savannah.
took herself out.
Yeah.
And he stood on stage and didn't do an act. He just bitched about how people label porn stars and don't treat them as people, and it wasn't even comedy, and everyone was just like pouring. I wasn't there. I just heard about it. Everyone was just pouring out of the theater. And
Yeah.
he just fucking took the money and just sat there and was a fucking dick, and then walked away.
Wow.
Pauly fucking Shore.
Yeah. I remember I opened for Chris Rock at the University of Scranton, or Pennsylvania, Scranton, and gymnasium full of people, and he was on SNL, and same deal. They paid him a lot of money, and he was an hour and a half late, and I'd never stretched that much in my life.
Wait,
They kept-
you
they
seriously?
kept doing that. Yeah.
They put you on before he got there?
Yeah.
That's not what you do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was lost on the thruway or whatever, and he finally got there, and then he started doing his club set, and there's just droves of women just leaving the venue. It was pretty great.
So this is before Bring the Pain, right?
Oh yeah, way before.
Yeah. Where he was just like, but was he nice? Did you hang out with him?
I didn't. I don't think I even met him. But,
Yeah.
I'd see him around the comic strip in New York. He'd come in and read off a notebook. He was always pretty nice guy,
I
good
saw
guy.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Bump.
Yeah.
Chris
But,
Rock's here. You're getting bumped.
I grew up in Nebraska in 1980, 81. Chris Bliss came through, and he was a juggler back then, and he's now like a political comedian.
Yeah, right.
But that was kind of fun.
Were you going to say Republican comedian?
Yeah, almost. I slipped. And then Tom Parks was also another big-time comedian that came through at that time, and Alex Cole from
Alex
Minneapolis.
Cole, I remember him. He was
Yeah.
a big deal. He was a huge college guy.
Yeah, rock and roll comedian.
Yeah.
And Vince Champ will be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome to the room. Our guest is Craig Anton.
Yeah, Craig Anton.
We did the Nope show last night.
We did the Nope show last night. It was awesome.
We could have been better.
I thought it was great.
Okay.
I had a good time.
Well, that's we'll have to talk about that and our director and producer afterwards, after this show. The fucking the showrunner of Lockup was there in the audience. I saw him.
Did he have a good time? Or did
He
leave
was
that
the
thing
guy
on?
just right to the left, the no-haired gentleman.
Oh, that with
his wife?
With his wife.
Yeah.
When I kept talking to all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
He had a good time. I didn't talk to him. I was going to run out afterwards.
No,
but
I
was too
decided they had a great time.
I was too sad.
I saw them.
They'll never be back.
They were great.
He said it was worse than jail.
Oh my god, dude. Well, he gets it then.
So we'll do another Nope show next month. We're working on what it is. It's like a work in progress kind of thing. But next month it won't be on a Saturday, and I'll explain why when I can announce it. So.
Nope.
Okay, hang on. In November, the Monarchs have 2 gigs. We're playing the 6th. What is that?
What was that?
That's my baby. I gotta take care of that.
Oh my god.
God, you just have a bunch of sound effects.
Yeah.
You're now that guy.
Oh my god. We're taking your calls. 1-800.
Michael
Hey,
Winslow's here.
The Monarchs are playing the 6th at the Mint, and on the 20th in NoHo at the other door. It's our Skanksgiving show. So come on out. The record is available at thereignmonarchs.com. Estoy merchant. Go over. There's going to be new on Black Wednesday. A lot of people get excited about Black Friday because that's when all the sales happen in the real world. We're going to have Black Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving at Estoy Merchandise. New shit, a bunch of new, like a lot of new items. Walking the Room, Reigning Monarchs, and there'll be a sale. There'll be a pre-Christmas, pre-Thanksgiving sale, Black Wednesday, so get ready for it.
And then February
But
2nd.
you can only shop there if you're black.
Right.
So that's a weird
What?
thing. So
We're
you have to-
racist.
Yeah, there's a skin. No. Well, we don't like white people.
Not at all.
But you have to use a retina scanner to let us know that you're black.
Right.
Which doesn't make sense because that's your eyeball.
And
Unless you have black eyes. Do you have black eyes?
I have black eyes.
You're like a...
February 2nd, we'll be at the Bell House. Is that where we are?
February 2nd will be at the Bell House
In
for
Brooklyn.
that. And by the way, you motherfuckers, this weekend is Podfest.
Yep. Podfest, you can still get tickets October 12th, 13, 14. Go look at the fucking
guy Dave
LApodfest.com.
invented this.
Jesus
Go to
Christ.
it.
It's
He
going to be great.
invented it.
God forbid you help out. Okay. So everyone knows the Hobotangs are moving.
Right.
That's like a thing. Now, last time I talked to them, they said they were going to try and get an extension on their date of when they were moving out. Like they had told the landlord, we want to move out at the end of this month, but then they hadn't found a place, so they wanted to get an extension. But I saw people coming and looking at the apartment, so clearly that didn't happen. And when I was in their apartment for the big wrap-up, I saw boxes, so clearly they were moving.
Right.
So on Tuesday, first of all, let me say, on Wednesday night, the Hobotang children, 10-15, running around on the street without shirts on.
Sure.
It was the first cold night of the year, so
Yeah.
it's 60 degrees out, and they're just outside running around without clothes on.
You know what
Perfect.
that's
I mean,
called?
why would you
You know
ever
what that's
stop
called?
that?
That's just called raising your kid McConaughey. It's raising your kid McConaughey's, bringing them up McConaughey. A lot of folks are bringing their kids up McConaughey these days. And look, here's the thing: this generation is being promised nothing. So there is every possibility that any of our children could live on the streets. And I think
Sure.
the tougher you get their skin, you get them outside.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm getting the girls out on the
Toughen 'em
street.
up.
I'm rolling them around in the gravel.
Yeah.
I'm just getting them so they, and I also put them out in the heat.
Yes.
Let them cook that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I want them to have that nice purpley, crackly skin that the homeless guys have. But
Absolutely.
now, pre-homeless, so you're ready for it.
Yeah.
It's a skin suit made out of desperation and hate and
I
a
love
lack
it.
of.
I mean, I don't love
lack
it,
of
but I
water,
know what you're talking about.
And do they carry jugs of? Do they carry 40s around with them, or they just go shirtless?
they have the big mouth. The malt.
I love it.
What is the big mouth? What kind of
Mickeys?
Mickeys? They got the Mickeys. They carry the Mickeys.
Yeah,
around.
sure.
Green
So-
grenade.
Green grenade.
So now we know they have to leave the apartment. We also know they're having trouble finding a place to live.
Right.
This shows up on my street
Oh no.
yesterday or the day before.
You got to be shitting me.
It's not a mobile home because there's no engine attached. It's one of those mobile homes that you hitch up to like a truck and you drive it somewhere and you
Yeah.
drop it
Right,
off.
right.
It's like old school,
Yep, small one.
right? So they're
super tiny. But here's the thing. I mean, it's fucking cute.
but I'm not crazy, right?
No, that's where they're moving.
They're fucking moving into the front. They're moving into
They're
the
moving
street.
into the street.
Yep.
They're moving into the street.
They're living. They're look, we guys. We moved just across our lawn to that mobile home. Is that what is that? Is that
It's
what is
right in
that?
front of their
Is that an
apartment
RV?
building.
What do you call that? The one that are separated like that?
A mini trailer.
A mini
I don't
trailer.
know. But it looks, what's great about it is it
It's-
looks light enough to where you or I, a single man, could pick it up and move it to the other side of the street on street. So they did some thinking.
I saw a girl pull up in a truck and park it and unhook it and leave, and I was just like, "What in the fuck just happened?"
That is outstanding. So they're moving. So the Hobotangs are moving across their lawn and down into a trailer in front of their house. Here's the thing about that, though. There's something I kind of envy about that.
Yep.
Yeah, there is something, right?
Right? Yeah.
There's something
it's just
cool.
super kind of
It's-
clean. It's small. It's like
It's
there's no
crazy. You
bullshit.
think there's a bathroom in there?
That honestly could fit in this closet. That's how small that is.
Yeah, it's small, but that's how big their apartment is.
No, dude. They're going. No, here's the thing about the
There's no
Hobotang.
bathroom in
They're
here,
just
is
going to
there?
drop by for a poop.
This
Yep. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong, ding
you
dong.
already know the kid
ding-dong.
shits on the lawn. So.
Right. Yeah. Hey, we're just dropping by for a poop real quick.
Yeah.
So this is officially just fucking crazy.
It's
like
not, dude.
we
It's
thought we had closed the book, and a couple people tweeted like, "What a great ending to the Hobotang era in the story." Like it's very fitting. It went full Hobotang.
Because here's the thing. They just took that trailer off the street. That doesn't even belong to them.
It's good.
That's unbelievable. They're moving to a trailer in front of their house. Like that is really.
We like the neighborhood.
We love the neighborhood. I mean, that's. I think that's illegal. Can you do that?
I'm sure it's illegal.
You can do it You can do it in like. There's a guy that around the corner that lives in a trailer that's on one of the driveways, and he takes care of the woman who has Alzheimer's, and he
right.
also has Asperger's. So they
Yeah.
are a series
Great.
waiting
Yeah,
to
you
happen.
talked about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Dirty Santa. He's also very sweet, but he's Dirty Santa. The woman that lives in the house has Alzheimer's, and he lives in a dirty trailer on her.
But it's on her property, so
It's
it's
on her
fine.
property. Yeah.
But they don't
So-
have property.
They don't have any property.
So they
just
can't-
got to drive around in that thing. But here's the thing: it can't drive around unless it's hooked to something. And they don't
Right.
have- what do they drive?
They drive a
they're
Mercedes.
I love them. They're the smartest people. They literally, I would love to. You know what you got to do? You got to do something. They had to do a show called find like where you just grab any random person and see what they would do with your money.
Yeah.
Like financial planner. Like how have you figured it out?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna post. I'll post the picture online of the
Oh, absolutely.
Is it a camper? Are they
Yeah.
called campers?
That's a
Yeah,
camper.
yeah.
That is
They're called
that is
campers.
a camper.
It's
Yeah,
it's
that
like
is
it's like for the 50s, like the kind you
Right.
or 60s, like the kind you hook up.
I
to
mean,
the
I gotta
car
be
and
honest with you,
drive.
it's a cool looking camper. It's got like a big.
It is very cool
it's got
looking,
a
right?
big pink arrow on
Yeah.
it. It's like it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, dude. I mean, what happens? What,
I mean, they're not going out
You know,
easy.
it'd be great is if they continue to play like they just live in a regular place and they have kids over for play dates. and
Yeah.
everybody like there isn't enough room in there for 4 people. It doesn't look like. That's like a thing that MTV puts in their lobby and cuts a hole in and is like,
Yeah.
come sit in here
Yeah.
and makes it a
Yes.
couch.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yes.
it's like a kitschy.
It's something that you have for an actor when you're shooting a small movie and you need to put him somewhere. That's what it is. It's like put the actor away in there.
But that's on an indie film.
Yeah.
Yeah, on indie film.
The shitty camper.
Shitty camper on an indie film. God, I hope there's a toilet in there. I mean, that's all I'm thinking. Let there be a toilet. Because what if there's no toilet? What happens?
But where would it go, dude?
What do you mean, where would it go? It goes into the toilet hole.
No. You think there's like a septic tank on that thing?
I hope so. Or else I gotta look at it, right? I gotta look.
They're going to swing by for a poop.
I gotta go over.
They're going
and
to come
poke.
over for a poop. Knock, knock, knock. Swinging by
now-
for a poop.
Now I can watch
brought
him.
my butt.
I guess I can watch him fuck. I can go over there and just peek in there at night
She'll just be standing out in the yard in her robe.
See the Hobotang mating ritual.
Well, she just bends over in her robe, right? Isn't that how that goes?
When
She wears a shorty robe out on the lawn, and then she bends over, and everybody's...
what if they like move their like table out onto the sidewalk? That's where they have their breakfast.
Put the Weber out. Hot dog, Dave.
Weber.
I mean, when those kids grow up, they're going to be like, God, you guys, we
The
once moved
fucking
into a trailer.
stories.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like they're hurting for money because we know they have money. I mean, they drive a goddamn fucking Mercedes. Like, they can
Well, it
go
doesn't-
rent an
anybody
apartment.
Anybody can get a Mercedes. That
They-
doesn't mean you have money.
They can rent. Yeah, but no, we know they own 2 houses in Ohio that they rent out. They are going to start a fucking French fry.
I don't...
franchise.
I'm sus... those stories are suspect to me.
No, they're all real. Jesus Christ, dude.
How do you know they have 2... If they had 2 houses, they'd have equity enough to go get a place. They'd go buy one. They can't rent somewhere. And
They don't want to buy because they're going to move to the big plan is when the oldest kid is 5 and he's ready for kindergarten. They're not going to put him in school until kindergarten, and then they're going to go up to Portland because she found like the best schools in the country, and they're going to move to Portland and buy a place there. And
These are drug addict liars. We got 2 houses.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of houses. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Cracky stank.
I know, right? Yeah, we're just temporarily living. We have 2 houses, but for some reason we're going to live in a shoebox in front of a shoebox with wheels in front of the house.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, fuck, dude. That's crazy. Put that picture up.
yeah, I'll put it up.
Wow.
How's your neighbor? You have the best
series.
how I bought a house story in the history of houses.
Yeah. We got lucky, and then not so lucky. We sold our house like a year ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got rid of
But
it.
you were just driving by and you saw a sign that said this place is going under.
Our realtor did. Yeah,
Oh, your
she lived
realtor
up the
did.
street, and we were looking on the west side and couldn't find anything. And she said, "Hey, you guys might want to check this out." And it was a foreclosure and a bank owned, and we bid $10,000 over it and beat out an all cash offer by $1,000, and just got
Wow.
lucky. And nothing was needed, and we painted, did the floors, and moved in, and we were there for 15 years, and
Wow, so
then had to sell it.
but you sold it, you made some money.
Yeah,
That's a
we
nice
paid
little-
down some of our debt.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
you did, bitch.
Not all of it.
I drive by I drive by your wife's pottery store once in a while.
Yeah, that's still there. She just put some new walls in this last weekend. So
Do you guys
she's-
have is it like Ghost? Like, do you guys ever do that? The
Oh,
movie Ghost, where
every
she's
Friday night.
doing it, and
Yeah.
then you come up behind her on the wheel.
No, they do it the
you
other way
jump
around.
on the
They do
wheel.
the other
Yeah,
way around.
I'm on
you're
the wheel.
You're the lady?
Yeah.
He throws the...
And
You're
she
the
comes
lady.
at me with devices. Yeah. Because we got to keep it spicy.
Yeah.
We've been married 18 years.
Do you
Yeah.
look at her and go, "You want a ghost tonight?"
Yeah, we use code words. Yeah. Hey, honey, let's get out the devices. Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg was in that, right?
Let's get out the divisiveness. What?
Yeah.
Was Whoopi Goldberg in that?
Patrick
Yeah, she was.
Swayze.
Patrick Swayze?
Rica Viles.
I know
Yeah,
Swayze.
yeah, right. Yeah, Eric
and,
Viles
and the special effects were
Tony Goldwyn?
amazing.
Eric Viles died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died of the AIDS.
He had, he got the AIDS.
Yeah.
I think it's called the AIDS.
Yeah.
They
The-
changed it.
They because there's another band called AIDS. So
they now they call it the AIDS, and they're capitalizing the, and then they're no longer capitalizing AIDS. So it's the, and then a little
AIDS,
lowercase AIDS.
but then little circle R in it.
Yeah.
'cause it's
You're
registered
confusing it
trademark.
with the gays.
Oh, I know them. Are you now? Your girls are how old now?
15.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
this is
Are
what
they
I wanna-
are they dating? Are they
Not that I know of, and I don't think
Oh,
kids
come
date
on.
today.
Really?
That's
Oh.
what I hear.
But what are their
They
both- so
hook
they're-
up.
Oh Jesus!
That's
How-
what
what does that?
happens.
What does
There's
that
no
make?
dating.
So what do
Damn
you
it.
do? What does that? What does that make
You just
feel like?
you just stay in denial about all of it.
Is
do
that
you
right?
do you think
that-
about them being sexually active? How is that? How does that?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, but we trust that they're smart girls. We trust that they somehow are smarter than we were at that age, and we know also that they're probably, discovering things and experimenting and trying
Oh
things.
God, handies.
Yeah.
Does that freak you out?
Yeah, we have no
does.
control of it, and it I'm kind of let it go and let.
Do you ever wake up screaming at night?
No, but my wife does. My wife-
Does Leslie have a harder time with it than you?
yeah, I think so.
Because
yeah.
she's a woman, so she knows. Like, we just know that all basically in the teen years, every boy alive is a sexual predator.
Yep.
Yeah, but no,
Absolutely.
no. But if you
Absolutely.
have it's not easier because if you have girls, you know what that motherfucker wants,
Yep.
and you know what his agenda is,
Yep.
even with his stupid smile.
Yeah,
but-
so when that motherfucker shows up at your house, I know you're just like already have a boner.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
you fucking just pop
No,
the
wait, you
zit,
have a boner?
And you, I always have a boner, dude. I mean, just doing this podcast is like I can barely stand up.
If I had girls and one of her young suitors was coming over, I would definitely just have a heart on and be like, "What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Well, I mean,
how you
if
doing?"
you wanted them to never come back, you just come to the fucking
crazy
boner and go, dude, what am I going to do with this?
In a top
I've
hat?
already made some kids.
Hey, I'm this lady's old man.
No, but
you get
you
the
do,
picture.
But you do know, and then so you start to think about like, man, even if your intentions are good, you want to do some shit that I just,
Yeah.
it's tough,
Yeah.
man. It's tough.
What happens now is they're on iChat all the time with different friends, and every once in a while you hear through the wall, you hear
that's
this
the
man's
motherfucker.
voice. This
A
boy,
man-
well, a boy's
boy that's
changed
now a
voice.
man.
Yeah.
God damn
And they're
it.
just working them. They're just working
God
the women.
damn it.
You know,
God damn it.
They're just wolves, just corralling them,
Yeah,
coming at them this way.
right.
Taliban's got the right idea, right, guys?
Huh?
Taliban,
Oh, absolutely.
you just keep them locked away,
Keep them in hoods and,
and then
garments.
you
Put 'em
sell
in a
them off
sheet.
at some point.
Yeah. At
Yep.
some point.
Yep. Get some sheep.
I don't
goats
think
for 'em.
I honestly I don't think I could tell you guys. You know, I'm going to be teaching my son to try to fuck your daughters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Wait, what?
no like Finn's. I just have to teach Finn to be respectful, but I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about Finn getting knocked up or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like- it's not even that, it's just like-
indulging in anal.
Yeah.
It's-
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah. Remember the vacuum. The point is, the point is that it's. I mean, you have no. But so tell me, so like, because I am curious, like, what your. So is your ideology just to let it happen? It's going to happen anyway, and try and be their friend,
A
or
little
is your,
bit. Yeah, I mean.
Do they talk to you about this stuff or not at
A
all?
little bit, not really. One of them is very vocal, and one of them doesn't, but also
the
then
one, yeah.
does, and so
Oh, with you or with Leslie?
both of us a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, and but it's happening. I mean, we're in the thick of it right
happening.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're going to parties in the Palisades. They're going to the
no.
parties in the valley.
The Palisades
And,
is
the
where-
party got broken
Broken
up
up
because
by
the
the
cops
cops.
came, so we got
Yeah.
in Trent's car and we drove over to the valley to Reseda because that's
where the other part.
and how do they
Right.
get to the party?
Well, people have cars now and stuff. Boys have cars.
Yeah, but how
and-
big is a party that?
Well,
Like,
one of
'cause
them
if
went to a party the other night, and the people were moving, so they had a party in the old house. But the mother
Jesus.
was there, and they were like, they said there were like 100 people in the backyard, and then the cops came at like 10 o'clock.
And does it worry you that it's Los Angeles, which seems to be?
Yeah, of course. But the cool thing is that there's a curfew, and I don't know if you had a curfew growing up, but they have
Wait,
a serious curfew here.
kids have a curfew?
My kids take that very seriously. At 10:30, 11 o'clock, you can't be out
What?
past 11 o'clock. Yeah,
Kids?
or you get arrested. You get written up. It's on
Seriously?
your permanent record. Yeah, high school.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
When?
In
How
all
long
of
has
LA
that
County?
been?
Yeah, apparently.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, that's
love that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like
You
that's like think about how horrified, upset we would have been if that was us at that age. But
I think it
now
could
we're on the other side and we're like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah,
That's a
shut them down.
Shut them
When the sun goes down, kids are in.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Why not?
Take your cocks and vaginas inside.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Go masturbate. Oh, that's just so wild, dude. It's just
Oh
so
fuck
wild.
that! Oh my god, that's fantastic.
And at
Yeah.
some point, there'll be a dude that'll come over, and then he'll be around, or he'll be at a dinner, like a
Well, we're gonna
Thanksgiving
move into
dinner.
a camper.
I love it. Not enough room, bro.
He's he'll have a leather jacket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll be that guy. He'll be like I'm thinking Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
from Ferris Bueller's Day
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That guy's coming
Yep.
over.
What are you in here for?
Cracks his
Drugs?
knuckles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Because I remember. I think last time I talked to you about your girls, they were like 12, and it
Yeah.
was like you're hitting like a weird period where they were just like
Yeah.
they start to go a little crazy. Girls
Yeah.
at 12 go crazy.
Yeah, and there's this app you can get now called Find Friends, and we asked them to put it on their phones the last couple of days, and they're fighting us on it. You know, they said, "What do you want to put a tracking device on me?"
Yep.
And I was like, "Well, yeah, it's for your safety." You know, and that's all we can really say. You know, and because what happens is they go to this thing, and then we wound up at this other thing,
Yeah.
or they'll say that I was at that thing the whole time, and
And
you
they
find
never
out
were.
later from the father that picked them up at that other place. So,
Couldn't you just put something on their phone without them
The other
knowing?
thing that would explain
good.
it, can you just explain? It's like, look, here's the thing. I kind of don't care where you are, but I just need to know.
Yeah.
And trust me, you want me to know.
Right.
Like, I'm the guy that's going to pull you out of the shit.
Exactly. But they don't know that. They don't understand that. They don't get that. And they don't want that.
You know what I think it
What
should
if you
be?
just said,
You know how
can I tell you
when-
something? You guys, the life I've lived,
Yeah.
you couldn't be more uninteresting to me. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you. There are times where I have trouble remembering your names. So what you're doing at some party with Johnny Fuck All, I don't give a shit. I just know that by law, you have to stay alive till you're 18. Then you can go fuck yourself. You can throw your phones away. You can get new phones. You can go to Japan. But from here on out, you just need me. I'm like Charlie back at base, and we send the copters in and pull you out. That's what you
Red
want while
team
you're
in.
out there.
Yeah.
Right, we're red team.
Well,
in. But also, don't flatter yourselves that I give a shit about your dumb dates or Daddy wants to know. I tried to read your journal. I fell a fucking sleep. Do you get that? I don't
I was
fucking
almost
care.
dead 4 times at your age.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm in a band.
Yeah.
What? Dad, why does Dad keep saying that?
What I think, when you hear a story of like a bear came into the town of Corona and they had to shoot it with a tranq gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have a tracking device on your kids' cell phones.
Yeah.
And then at exactly 11, all parents get to go out and shoot them with tranq darts. So it's just kids dropping and throwing them.
It doesn't matter. Just like if you see a kid that age, like if they're in your neighborhood, you're just like,
Yeah, you can drop them.
there you go. And then they've got a tag on them, and you just hit the tag, and the parents come and clean them up. And your tag goes off.
Yeah.
There you go. Go play with that. You just throw your drug kids in the back of your van and take it home. And I love that you have a van now. I don't know why.
New series.
van. Everyone's got
New
a van,
series.
right?
Trankers.
Trankers.
Yeah.
I love
Your
trankers.
son's
Jude
fat. I had
Law.
to shoot him like 6 times. No.
Sorry, he climbed up a tree. And
I'm
ended
not
up
going to
falling down.
bed. Clunk. Trankers.
Oh, all right.
All right. We'll be back in a second.
We are back.
Yeah.
Walking the room with Greg.
Walking the room.
We are Dave Anthony. Our guest is Craig Anton, and our other guest is Waffles.
Waffles is
Waffles
in
the
the
dog.
closet.
So this happened in Memphis. You see this picture? Why don't you describe this picture?
It's a Ford pickup, and the word meth lab is written on the back of the Ford pickup.
So the cops pulled over this car, pulled it over, and there was a meth lab in it.
The one that said meth lab on it?
Yeah, so a dude decided to put a meth lab in his truck and
Yeah,
drive around, and
sure.
so he wrote meth lab on the back just to warn people, I guess. Then he had a meth lab.
Yeah.
And then he got pulled over and arrested for having a meth lab.
That's great.
He just did not see the future
No, I
of
mean-
that. I mean, he saw...
He thought he was doing a public service by warning people, hey, this is a little bit dangerous. I have a mobile meth lab.
Right.
But he didn't think it through.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, he was like, I'm doing a public service. Like, OSHA is not going to come down on me because,
Oh, also, hey,
That's great.
look, here's the thing. I run a business.
yeah.
There's a lot of competition these days.
A lot of competition.
So a lot of, you see a lot of cars like that have like, I've got my home cleaning service. Like,
Yeah.
this, what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people put those
It's
skins on their
advertised.
Beetles so that they say that, come to my restaurant. This guy's like, yeah, I got a meth lab.
I'm gonna
Like,
advertise.
I'm gonna fucking get
I'm
this
gonna
shit.
put my product out there. The places people are making meth labs, there's been like 3 occasions of people making meth in Walmarts. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I think it gets people to a point of being high where like they just are like, look,
They think it's a
can
good
outrun
idea.
reality.
Yeah, they're like, this is gonna be a good idea.
This would be great, and it feels right. It just feels good.
It feels great.
It feels like the right thing to do. I'm gonna go out and go after it.
You okay, Craig?
Yeah.
You look like you
Yeah.
drifted off
No,
there.
I was
You were-
just, I did. I was thinking about putting a meth lab in my camper. But I'm not going to write meth lab on the side of it. No,
Yeah.
I was wondering maybe a concerned motorist or a concerned neighbor where he parks that thing wrote meth lab on the outside how you can write like "I heart you," and they ratted him out. He had no idea because he's just cooking meth all day. He doesn't read his truck.
He doesn't read the giant letters on the back of the window of
when
his
he gets
truck?
in his truck, he always gets in from the front, and then he just saw somebody wrote "Wash me" on the back. That's what he thought it said.
So, like, maybe he got in a fight with his girlfriend?
I'm a guy that always is looking for maybe the silver lining.
So you don't want to put all the...
Yeah.
You don't put this all on this gentleman.
She's not homeless. Maybe she's just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Erin Moran from Happy Days, homeless.
Wow.
Not homeless. She lives with her mother-in-law, right?
No. She was living with a boyfriend in a hotel, and they got in a big old fucking stanky drinking fight, and then they just found her on the road.
Oh, no. Seriously?
Yeah. She's wandering around the road.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Happy days indeed.
Happy Days are not here again. They're then and gone.
Well, what's Ralph Mouth doing? Can't he help her out?
What's the mouth up to?
What about Posse?
He fucking took his money and went away.
Chachi.
Yeah.
Call him up.
That's fucking horrible.
Wow.
Who did I see? Someone asked Scott Baio if he was going to help her, and he was like, how many times can you help a person before you just say, I'm not helping that person anymore?
Right.
So she's one of thems.
Well, and he's also a hardcore Republican, so that's probably just one time. Yeah. That's your once.
I gave her, you know what? I got her a tax break.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm Scott Baio. It's all going great.
You know what's so funny? He had that reality show, that Scott Baio reality show. I don't know what channel it was on.
Yeah.
But this is how fake reality shows are. They didn't shoot it in his house. It's supposed to be at his life. So they didn't shoot his house. They rented a house around the corner from my old manager's place.
Uh-huh.
It was just this big empty place that they couldn't rent forever. And they just moved all his furniture in, and they acted like that's where he lived. So he would go there and shoot the reality show and then go home one night and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like that's, just so people know, that's how fucking horseshit reality shows are.
Yep.
Oh, no, they're completely scripted and acted out and
Producers
improvised.
tweaking
and
you. And,
and then you relive your life over like 7 times till you get it right. You know what I mean? No, it's not.
Let's take it again. I hate you.
Look,
no,
this time
we're more natural.
Yeah. Take your giant plastic face and shove it in that other woman's giant plastic face.
Yeah.
They really are like that is the end of all things. They really is.
That's the end of all things?
I feel like reality television is the end of all things.
Yeah.
It's pretty horrifying.
It is just the fact that
Although there's a midget family.
Yeah.
No, but the people and it's all. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things. It's a foregone conclusion. Like that shit's always going to exist, and this is the new form in which is existing.
Just when you think
it's replaced gossip magazines, it's just like I don't know.
There was a British one. Fuck, I don't remember what it was called now. But they would take people from their life and sort of put them in, give them a different job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They'd take a guy who was like, I remember they took a guy who was, I think he was like working in like a grill or something, and they put him in like a really high fancy restaurant to be a chef. And it was the most like uplifting, awesome, like all these people got a lot out of it. And then a lot of people turned their lives around, and they like wanted to, like it legitimately gave people belief in themselves and gave them the idea that they could change and all this stuff. And it was so good. I was like, fuck, they got to do this in America. And then, of course, they did, and they did a terrible version.
Yeah.
Where it turned out horrible.
Yeah.
But I think Undercover Boss tries that.
Undercover Boss.
They try that.
That's
try
a
to
pretty
be
cool
uplifting.
idea. But for the most part, that shit doesn't sell.
No.
People don't want the idea of the transformative reality shows done. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah. We want pain.
Do you have a sister that will fight? Who can we break out as a star? How can we turn?
No, I know. They're like, I want to pitch an idea where we take the poorest people, we help them out, and we give them an education, and we give them money, and we get them going again. And they're like, what about something called Shit Hunter?
Do you have anybody's stupid wives we could exploit? Like wives of bowlers, wives of golfers. Like what stupid wives can we?
Golfers' wives.
How can we make women look worse? Is there a vehicle that we can make women look worse?
Yeah.
There's one husband show. And that's the Hollywood Husbands.
I haven't seen that.
It's, I don't know, it might have just been on one season, but it was basically stay-at-home dads in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So like actor guys whose wife works and they stay home with the kids.
Yeah. I'm already bored. What happened?
I think it was probably really boring because I will say there's dudes who are stay-at-home dads are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the park. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot going on with dudes.
The one of the dads I know, I love him a lot, but he's like his whole thing is like golf. His wife's a fucking great executive. He gets a nanny. The motherfucker just golfs all the time. That's what he
Really?
does. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Good for him. His
he
wife
goes and
makes a
golfs.
lot of money. So does
Kids at
does she
school.
want him to get a job?
I mean, he's an actor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You used air quotes on a podcast.
Well, I mean, there are, look.
I think we need to start using parentheses, right?
Yeah, I did. That's the thing. When you go to the live show, you'll see the parentheses. And you'll go, oh my god, I'm so glad I saw these guys live.
His emoticons are awesome.
Living emoticons. I'm using a real smile from my face. Yeah, I don't see the point in watching a bunch of dads do stuff.
No.
And also, here's the thing: guys don't care. Like they're always trying to do like a guy's version of The View.
Guys
don't
give a shit.
care what other guys think.
No, we don't.
We don't
Well,
really.
except for Corolla. We all care about what Corolla thinks.
He's a genius.
But other than that,
What I love is being in show business and you go outside of this town, you go into Middle Earth, and you're in a different environment, a store, perhaps a place where you need something, and people they find out you're in some form of the business. Like, well, you got to bring in a crew in here because this is a reality show right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
no, it's a pharmacy. Yeah, but the stuff.
But Janice,
Yeah,
she
you-
answers the
you-
phone sometimes.
You talk to Gladys. The way
Yeah.
she puts stuff in bags.
No,
the
man.
stories
This
that
one
come
time
out of her-
Kevin was getting some Zoloft, but he got it mixed up. I mean, with another kind of Zoloft, it was just it was a different, it was 10 milligrams
God,
of 5.
We had fun. And Mrs. Martin comes in every week. She always wants her pills.
Yeah, she's got some
really good. It's a really good
It's a
place
reality
to-
show in
She's
here.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I killed my sister when I was 24. Wait, what?
I'm also making meth in my truck. It's the one that says meth on it. Just check it out. That's a reality show.
Yeah.
That is a
That guy would have liked to
show.
spend a couple of days
Yo,
with.
meth drivers?
Oh my God. Delivery meth.
Meth drivers would be amazing.
Delivery meth. I come right to your house. Look, there's so much meth now. Like,
Ding dong, meth's here.
There seems like there's more meth makers than there are people that could possibly use on the meth.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Like when there was a
think-
glut of coffee shops for a while where there was all those Starbucks
Yeah.
sort
They're
of
still there.
imitations.
Oh, yeah. You know what's fucked up? So my wife has allergies, so she uses Claritin, but she can't even buy a month's worth of Claritin. Like, if she wanted to take a pill every day, she can't do that because the laws have changed and are so strict that you can't buy it if you need it.
Do you have to have a prescription or something?
Yeah,
Or,
you can't just go to the store. So I have to go get her fix, as it were. You know what I
That's
mean?
strange.
Pusher man.
I get her bump.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, call
Can
it
a
a
doctor
pusher, man.
prescribe her?
Yeah, but that would
Expensive,
take
right?
her going to a doctor, which, Jesus, don't take that hour out to save everybody time.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Issues. Holy cow. And this is the reality series.
Let it out.
You being...
I don't care.
I just want to go to a doctor. Oh.
She doesn't listen to this, does she? She
Yeah, she does.
will after the divorce.
We're getting a divorce. Should
What?
I mention that?
Well,
My friend that's getting a divorce said, don't get a divorce. Figure out if there's any way you guys can cheat or... no, seriously. What? She was like, look, cheat, have affairs or get a boyfriend or whatever. The divorce
Seriously?
is so terrible in California. Just getting divorced is so hard and difficult that she's like, figure out a way to just kind of keep the family together and do whatever because the divorce will destroy you. And the thing about it is, once you get divorced, then you have to get 2 houses. And it's like, why weren't we motivated to get 2 houses when we were together?
yeah.
Let's pretend we're getting a divorce to get that other house in Hawaii. Let's get
Yeah.
motivated that way. And maybe
if you get divorced, you have to live in a worse place, and someone's living in a shitty apartment generally. It doesn't. When you split up the money, you split up everything, you get half, and then you're living in half a good a place.
half as good a place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually, wherever the kids stay, they get to stay in the better
nicer
place.
place.
And then
That's
you have
right.
to go do.
And generally, the kids aren't with the dude.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if you, let's say it's a year from now and you're divorced?
right.
Where are
After
you?
the band experiment? after the monarch.
That's your great documentary idea to take a band on the road.
So the band. So the band experiment. What now? Who gets the kids?
Yeah, where are you? You're not in this house.
Again, if you're joining us, welcome back to Cut 2.
You're not in this house, right?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No,
They're
I'm over
here?
No, I'm at your place.
There.
Yeah, I'm on your couch.
No, you're probably out
That's what
in front of my
bros are
place.
all about, bros.
You're probably out in front in a camper.
bestie friends.
Right, you're in a camper.
I get to stay with. I fucking love that camper. I got a camper right out front.
It's inflatable.
I'm the crazy dude that lives in a camper right in front of the house.
I wonder how many people do that when they split up. They just pull a fucking motorhome into the driveway, and that's where he lives, and she lives in the house.
Yeah. And Angelo still lives in the guest house.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Right?
All right. Well, you didn't want to answer that. I didn't get a real answer out of you.
I don't know.
So it's awkward.
It's not that awkward.
Would you
figure it out, Dave.
I think you didn't hear
figure it out.
You didn't hear the fucking real answer of your couch.
You get resourceful, and you find that bro with a couch.
Yeah. Or I just book a lot of gigs.
Yep. You stay away from everything.
Speaking of gigs, you got gigs?
I got some gigs.
Craig Anton, Mr. Craig
the reason
Anton?
why my iPhone is out and recording this podcast is because I record the podcasts that I appear on, then I air them on my podcast. And I don't have a title for the show yet.
Right,
That's the only problem.
right.
I was like thinking maybe pod out or pod it.
You should call it Orny Adams Podcast.
Yeah. He's on the werewolf show. Teen Wolf, he's the coach on Teen Wolf.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got a good gig.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what, you have anything coming up?
I'm a member of Cal Rep, the theater company, and we are
Oh.
opening BS November 2nd on the Queen Mary in the Royal Theater in the Queen Mary.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Bukowski Sondheim. So that's what I got coming up. So I'm learning a bunch of Sondheim songs and
So
Bukowski
you
poems.
think that, how many people do you think that listen will now go?
Probably one. I don't know. Because I heard your
Aaron Burkhart
listenership.
will go. He goes to everything.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
a good fan.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that all you
Vicky
got?
and Lenny.
That's it. Yeah. Nothing.
Are you ever going to do any stand-up again?
Well, I did some last Saturday, and last week I was at the Nerd Melt, and before that I was at Tiger Lily. So I'll probably be, I'll keep doing it.
Feel
I
the
got some
bug?
stuff. I'm going to be at the Brookledge Follies next Saturday, I think, which is a top secret undercover thing you can't go to. Performing with my little comedy skit group, Two-Headed Dog, Jim Turner and Mark Fight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mark
And,
Fight. Good. Funny guy.
We're going to do a version of Sachet Gigante there.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's about it. My band, the Tulsa Skull Swingers, you can check them out on Facebook. We're going to be playing at the Zombie Walk in Long Beach on October 27th. That's a Saturday. We go on like at 4:30. Great time for some monster garage rock.
Yeah.
4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's when people do it.
We'll
That's
be doing. Yeah.
That's the slot. It's a prime
And that's
slot.
it. I'm really busy, so we can't book shows, and that's like our New Year's. And I'm trying to get us a gig for the night of the 27th.
Yeah.
And I just haven't locked that in yet. So trying to put the word out. If anybody needs a band at their little shitty party.
I didn't call it that party. Like, you were really close. Like, anyone needs a band was a good part of that. And then at your little shitty party.
Yeah, if you guys need a band at your stupid little shit fucking get together or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm
You're
there.
right.
I'm there.
Hey, if you and
need
your
it.
dumb friends,
We're available.
your stupid friends want to see our fucking awesome band. You're so dumb. You don't even know how fucking great our band is. You shit fucks. You can check out. Is there a website where they can contact you?
Yeah,
for your fucked up
Facebook.
band?
The Tulsa Skull Swingers.
There it is.
Facebook it. Like
Go
it.
see them, guys. If you're a fan of mine, I was a former member.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Awkward.
Okay.
Do you want to wrap it up? I'm at Dave Anthony.
I'm
You're
at Greg
Barron. Are you
Barron.
on the Twitter?
I'm not on Twitter.
Jerk off. You can also follow us at Walking the Room. And then we have the Hot Dog Thunderdome, the Hot Dog Thunderdome Forum. We're on Facebook. We're all over the fucking
We're all
place.
over the
Go to our
goddamn
store.
place.
Go to our
Yeah,
goddamn store.
yeah,
Shopify, Walk in the Room.
Yep.
Black Wednesday.
And we are also
Black
on
Wednesday.
allthingscomedy.com.
So, yeah, like we said, we are on the All Things Comedy Network, which debuted this week, allthingscomedy.com. There's a couple things we want to talk about. Ari Shaffir has an album called Revenge for the Holocaust. It's number 1 on iTunes this week. So let's keep that up there. He's good, hilarious, nice guy. Met him in Montreal. Tom Segura has an album out called White Girls with Cornrows. I like the title. Bill Burr has a brand new hour called You People Are All the Same. I watched it the other night. It's fucking amazing. Bill's awesome. And you can hear him on our live podcast, which you can buy at Soy Merchandise. Buy the bundle for $8. And then All Things Comedy at All Things Comedy for Twitter.
Yeah, that's where all the information
That's where all the information
is.
is.
Fucking happening.
RainyMonarchs.com, etc., etc. Go buy things. Bless your hearts. Thanks
Glitter.
for listening. Glitter done.
Glitter done. Glitter done?
Glitter done.
Yeah.
up and try again.